Hi, my wise astrology tribe, Cosmic Inside Astrology. I am your co-pilot, Christina. Today, I'm here with the new moon in Taurus astrological podcast. And actually, I recorded that for you yesterday. But unfortunately, I had so much issue during the recording. The dog started to bark. I started to cough like crazy. And, it was a lot of interruption. So I made a decision. I'm going to re-record that for you guys so it could be more fluent and more understandable. So if you're new to my channel, then my name is Christina and I'm doing tropical whole sign astrology on YouTube, just like most of the people. And I am happy to be here and happy to do that for you guys. So if you would like to, you can subscribe, you can comment below. Actually, it would help me to recognize by the algorithm, and I would really appreciate that because I'm capable to, it's going to give me actually some zest to make more videos for you guys. All right, so new moon, Taurus. Taurus rules the second house and Taurus ruled by Venus. So this new moon ruled by Venus. So what we're going to check during this time, we're going to check actually when is Venus during this new moon. And also we're going to check that as well, where is actually what kind of aspect the new moon going to make. So it's going to happen 18 degrees, which is the second decan. And also it's going to sextile Saturn in Pisces, and it's going to trine Ceres in Capricorn. So we're going to talk about the aspect, what it makes, and then also we're going to talk about the archetype as well. So if you're new to my channel, you don't know, I started to build up my podcast, my videos with usually I'm looking for some quotes that suits the best for the recent astrological aspect, or like the video what we are talking about. And after that I'm going to talking about the Sabian symbol, also the decan importance with the new moon. And also we're going to talk about a little bit of mundane astrology. And after I analyze every single sign, and then right now I came up with another idea, and I'm going to, the new moon and the full moon, I'm going to write a ritual for you because I have a lot of rituals what I'm going to share with you. And also I'm going to start to do meditation for you guys. So maybe you're going to like it by the end. So if you would like to stay all that by the end, you are welcome. Otherwise, I'm going to time stamp it, and you only can listen to your rising sun and moon. I actually advise you to do all, because that's you're going to get a holistic picture of what's going on in your life. So the only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today, said Franklin Roosevelt. I love Roosevelt, actually, and his quotes. So, this is actually reflect on Saturn sextile with the moon right now, because Saturn's role is overcoming your doubts and fears, right? And it's taking practical steps toward to achieve your goals. And it is going to support the Taurus new moon. The Taurus new moon is a dedication to manifest something new in our life. And there is another, what I found, which is Lao Tzu. Nature does not hurry yet everything is accomplished. It's in my book as well, what I wrote. Let's talk about that for teens. If you would like to, you can buy it. My writer name is Uma Kriko. So, emphasizing the natural, unhurried quality of Taurus, because Taurus is a fixed earth sign, guys. It doesn't hurry anywhere. You know, Taurus is actually known as being lazy and taking its time. So this Taurus new moon does not hurry anywhere. But actually, it's aligning with the Saturnian Piscean energy, Saturn in Pisces, which is like endurance and persistence over here. You know, Pisces is ruled by and rules the big ocean and water. And the ocean and water also has that kind of quality. It doesn't hurry, but by the years, it could actually even form the rock formation out. So doesn't matter how strong is a rock, the water always wins. So this quote actually suggests the patience. Patience is the key over here, okay? So, and then again, I remembered what Yoda said, patience, my young Pagadan, you know, like we really need to practice patience right now. So let's see the astrological aspect of this new moon. So as I said, it's sextile Saturn in Pisces and trine Ceres in Capricorn. And by the way, it's also sextile Vesta in Cancer. So this is all supportive energy. The sextile, it is a Venusian by nature, and the trine is a Jupiterian in nature. So that is very, very sweet aspect flowing greatly, and it is granted to us. So sextile Saturn in Pisces is a harmonious aspect which suggests stability and structures, enabling practical progress in projects requiring discipline and patience. So that was the quote about. And trine Ceres in Capricorn. Ceres is a nurturing energy, but within Capricorn, you know, it's emphasizing the strict mother over there. So there is a mother, tough love kind of situation. So it's supportive, and the trine is Jupiterian, so it's a blessing, a supportive trine to Ceres, emphasizing nurturing through responsible actions and endurance, focusing on sustainability, and also focusing on environmental matters, because Ceres rules actually Virgo and the rice field, but in Capricorn, which is other earthian energy over here, environmental matters will be on focus. And also it's going to sextile Vesta in Cancer. Cancer is family, home, real estate. Vesta is the eternal flame, you know, the passion, compassion in astrology. So this aspect enchants, focus on home, on your, you know, the center of your home, the heart of your homes, the emotional investment in your family. It can straighten actually dedication to anything, to domestic stability, actually. Okay, let's talk about the Taurus archetype right now. So what's happening with Taurus? Taurus rules the second house, as we said, ruled by Venus. It's a fixed earth sign, so very stubborn energy, and associated with values, material possessions, stability, sensuality. And you know, the second house rules the farmland as well. It rules itself the cows as well and buffaloes, and also it rules the food, what we are eating. So this sign encourage a strong connection to the physical world and focus on comfort, pleasure, and luxury. And you know, Taurus is the financial axis, the second house, the money, what you earn, that is your purse, actually. Wallet, I'm sorry, not your purse, the wallet. So the money what you earn. And the Taurian people known for their dependability and also practicality and resistance to change. Taurus doesn't like change at all, and they appreciate luxury and aesthetic life. And I know that because I have two Taurus boys, May 1st and May 2nd, they were born 3 years apart, and my husband is a Taurus rising. So, and I have nothing in Taurus in my chart. So this is funny, but that's how it worked out. So I got a lot of Taurus around me. And what is Venus? And Venus, during this new moon in Taurus, going to be actually in rulership in Taurus. So Venus going to be very, very strong. Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus and also Libra, the seventh house. It governs the seventh house as well. So it governs love, beauty, art, harmony, peace in Libra. And mythologically, Venus, as you know, it's in Greek mythology, it's Aphrodite. And she was the goddess of love and beauty. And also it's symbolizing female sexual attraction, romance, creative impulses, anything to do with art and creative project. Venus brings joy and pleasure into in our life. But in Taurus, definitely it's emphasizing currency, money, importance of and value of financial stability, comfort, luxury, and accumulation of possessions. Venus loves to possess, have possessions in like beautiful jewelries, for example. In Taurus. And the Sabian symbol is 18 degrees, 47 minutes, so it's between 18 and 19 degrees. And it says a new continent's rising out of the ocean. So it's, as you know that before in my videos, I was talking about that it's going to be new Earth rising from the ocean. And it's going to be under volcanic activity. We have Saturn in Pisces and also like a lot of planet is changing sign, which is actually, and we had the Saturn Mars, and Mars rules volcanic activity for the 2.5-year synodic cycle in April, mid of April, and then Neptune and Mars just yesterday. So it's all actually representing this Sabian symbol, what I'm talking about here, the new continent rising. So, it means like emerge of new opportunities, a new land is rising from the sea. This symbol, it is actually emerges something like suggesting like we're going to have a lot of new opportunities, and the new opportunities is coming in Taurian aspect, anything to do with finances, anything to do with art and artistic project. And because of this is a moon and new moon, it could also be real estate included as well. We're going to have potential for innovation and growth because of we have Uranus, Jupiter in 21 degrees Taurus just happened in April 21st. So actually, just 2 weeks before, 2.5 before this new moon. So it's almost going to happen on the same degree. I mean, not the same because it was 21 degree, but it's still very close, this new moon, to that. So Uranus is definitely something to do with innovation, and Jupiter is growth over there. So we're going to have that kind of development right now during the half year, because the new moon starts a cycle, and the cycle is ending when it's going to be a Taurus full moon, when we're going to have Scorpio season, right? All right. So, and that's also, there is a lot of transformation and renewal because of the new moon itself. It is like seeding something, new opportunities. It's metaphoric for growth, something beautiful. And the new landmass, which is also symbolizing something new, which is emerging from the deep, from the depth of the ocean. It is like unknown. It's very scorpionic energy, the depth of the ocean, and emerging through some kind of under volcanic activity and coming to surface, and it's giving us opportunity, and because it's a new earth, it's growth. So that could be very, very beautiful, and it could be actually an amazing opportunity for us. And in personal development, that's definitely could, like, we're going to change our personal habits and lifestyles for sure. And because it's Taurus rules the second house, there will be some kind of change with finances, and it's going to actually suggest some kind of groundbreaking ventures, in the banking and the way we are making money. something innovative. And because of Taurus ruled by Venus there, it's going to affect relationships as well. Maybe the way we interact with others going to actually be different right now with this new Earth coming in. All right. Sorry, the new moon going to happen 18 degrees. That's the second decan. And the second decan has an influence of Virgo and Mercury. So going to bring in Virgo analytical, pragmatism, Virgo also very earthy, anything to do with Mercurian aspect over here. So communication will be very, very important. The way we relate to each other, that's going to bring in communication. You're going to talk to your neighbors, your friends, people going to reach out right now. And maybe, it's going to be great to get connected again somehow, because I feel like we got distance during the years, especially after C19, that is just like people, like totally disconnected. And right now we are trying to actually find peace and maybe it's going to be a lot of interaction, like a Mercurian aspect, not just talking to people, but, maybe we're going to start to write about things. Writing down your dreams, or writing and learning. Mercury is also learning as well, learning new things, because the new moon is something to start new. So something Venusian energy. Maybe we're going to start to learn how to dance, and because Mercury is a kind of express yourself, and it's not necessarily through communication, but it could be also learning new things, or learning how to dance, learning how to garden, learning how to do art therapy going to be involved in our life right now during this new moon. But Virgo is really detailed, so Virgo pays too much attention, and because of Taurus is a axis of your wallet, so a lot of people does. Head extension for taxes. Right now, maybe you're going to find a really good bookkeeper who is helping you with your tax return. That could be Virgo Mercury over there for a lot of us. And, because of Virgo rules the sixth house and it rules health and well-being, and because of the new moon also sextile with Saturn, but is in Pisces, which is mental well-being, it's obvious for me that it's going to be some kind of change with maybe insurances, maybe the way we are healing ourselves. It's going to be more like a holistic method, which I keep talking about. Maybe we're going to actually understand everything is psychosomatic in our life, and we have to maintain our health, and first let go of resentment and addiction and numbing ourselves, and that's the way we can heal our body and maintain health. So integrative medicine going to be really under the magnifying glasses during this new moon over here. But new regimes, new diets, it could be like you can initiate something new, and it could be like you stick with it because it's sextile Saturn, and Saturn is endurance, and Saturn is patience, and Saturn is going through with whatever it decides. So, maybe you want to start a diet or a new health regime, go ahead, because you can maintain it right now. And, because of Virgo, the second decan, it's also actually anything to do with your work. And this is a new moon in Taurus, which is Venusian energy, and Venus during this time, as I mentioned, in Taurus in rulership. So definitely you can make your office or your workplace beautiful. You might want to create a meditation of room over there for your employees, or at home if you're working from home. Make it more beautiful, more comfortable, more luxurious, even to buy a new chair, which is a lumbar support for you. And, like it's very comfortable. It could be really good at this moment. Gardening, connection to earth. A lot of people around me right now started to garden. And, right now I can start, because of sextile with Saturn in Pisces. Saturn is government and laws. And then it's also trine with Ceres in Capricorn. Ceres is nurturing Capricorn, also government. It could become a new law, which is, for example, says, okay, enough from the loan in the properties, let me garden finally, because, you know, where I live, the HOA doesn't let me garden. I mean, I have the little yard over here where I do anyway, but, you know, there is like stupid, really stupid you know, they forbidding us to do that, which I don't understand, because of, you know, from grass, you're not going to survive on grass for sure. All right. So yes, and with education, you know, because of Mercury is influenced by Mercury in the second decan, and that is anything to do with education, because that's also rules the third house, right? So there could be some kind of new law with education also, which is going to actually be magnifying the skills, has to be something practical. So I would love when to teach the children how to grow food and how to garden, and hopefully more schools going to have gardens and teach the children how to grow their food. All right. So yes, that could be really, really amazing. And you know, on mundane perspective, the aspect with Pisces, I mean Saturn in Pisces and Capricorn and Ceres and Vesta in Cancer, it could be actually some kind of new weather pattern coming in. And actually with a lot of rain, because Vesta in Cancer, Cancer is also something to do with rain. So as Pisces in Saturn, so it could be like a really rainy season coming in, which is going to have somehow the agriculture, because of the crops going to start to grow. But you know, it could also bring in some kind of water-related issues, and it's not necessarily flooding. It could be flooding or hurricanes, a lot of hurricanes, for example, especially Neptune Mars and Saturn Mars in Pisces conjunction, going to bring in a 2.5 years very bad hurricane cycle for us. And, you know, it could be flooding as well. You know, flooding in places where it never flooded before. For example, Saturn is undeveloped land. It could be something with mountains and where it didn't, you know, like cold places, but it didn't flood before there. And, you know, it could be something like that, like it start to flood somewhere where it didn't flood before. I don't know, maybe in the Sahara, somewhere like that. All right, and then there, you know, they can regulate also the water restrictions. So, for example, Saturn is government, right, in Pisces, something to do with in agriculture, like you are not capable to use the water anytime or wash your cars or you know, maybe there is gonna be some kind of restriction about how we use water, or I hope finally they're going to allow to collect rainwater, because I also don't understand that why they don't let us to use rainwater for actually watering our plants. All right, guys, we're going to definitely focus on sustainability and, you know, and practical learning in education, that's for sure. And if we are checking at the geopolitical climate right now, you know, we have the war in actually Israel is in war, and also there is going to be Ukraine and Russia, and also I think Taiwan and China is coming up there, and you know right now Iran is in. So Saturn could bring in some kind of opportunity with and also Ceres in Capricorn, something like nurturing, diplomatic, peace agreement. And it doesn't have to be peace, but I would think maybe they're going to have a ceasefire finally, which I really want. And because Taurus is food, you have to understand Israel doesn't even let the poor Palestinian to have the aids coming through and they don't have water, they have nothing. And hopefully this new moon actually going to create an opportunity where we are capable to actually bring in the aids and the help for them, like food, because Taurus is food as well. And, it could be that kind of agreement. And Taurus is very, very uh, stubborn, and Saturn also very encouraging and has endurance. And as you saw in Pisces, actually, Saturn could be to do something with maybe Pisces is the underprivileged, so want to serve the underprivileged. And because Saturn also trined Jupiter before, which later on get conjuncted with Uranus, and Uranus is chaos and rebellion. And I would say that it's going to be a lot more protest, actually, like for humanitarian efforts or anything, against the war. That's what I expect anyway, especially with Jupiter and Uranus, but it could influence by the new moon as well, because new moon is, happening 3 degrees away from the Uranus and Jupiter conjunction. All right, guys. Okay. And then, in health, we're going to implement a lot of art therapy, anything to do with dancing, art, anything to do, promote meditation, yoga, because of Saturn in Pisces could be those kind of practices which needs patience and, just to be there and presence and so it could implement that as well. And the dietary routine definitely could change over there. And Saturn in Pisces could bring in more like kelp or in our diet, anything to do with omega-3 from fishes, from seafood, or from kelps as well. So that definitely could be a change for us. And yes, the finances, we were talking about that because of it is a good trine with Ceres and sextile with Vesta and Saturn. It brings in long-term opportunities for us to actually preserve our money, invest in something tangible, invest in undeveloped land, invest in farmland, invest in art, for example, which is, and Saturn in Pisces, luxurious watches, guys. So you might want to actually invest, my husband does that, in luxurious watches, which is not only keeps the value, but it's increased the value during times. And somebody wants to have, like emerald or rubies to buy and or gold, silver, but something to do with that. And actually new moon, because the moon representing silver as well, why not? Silver could be a good opportunity to invest in. All right. I'm going to start that for Aries rising, sun and moon over here. And let's see what's going to go for you guys. So it's going to happen in your second house, the new moon. That's your Taurus real estate. And Saturn is in your 12th house. Yes, that's where it's going to sextile. So there could be some kind of spiritual practice which is going to have with your physical well-being. And also you're going to reflect on your feelings and on your relationship for sure. You're going to actually create some kind of long-term healthcare, but it could be something to do with, you might want to do for retreats or some kind of spiritual traveling. And it could be by yourself as well, but it could be in a group set as well, but definitely somewhere where you are capable to to create peace within. And also, if you have any kind of family issues, you are capable to serve that, but you can get rid of addiction as well. And you are capable to find some kind of, and if you want to study areas, you can study anything to do with nursing, anything to do with orphanages, or like like hospitality, hospice. If you would like to become a nurse over there, it could be really beneficial. You might going to find some kind of conservative investment over here, so it could be really, really good for you. And well, what else could be? You can actually start a new artistic project right now and an art class. Or you can actually go to do some kind of on cooking class with your loved one as well. So it could be really good for that. Um, yes. All right. That's what I wanted to say. Let's see, Taurus rising, sun and moon. It's going to happen in your first house, the new moon, and Saturn is in your 11th house. So, all right, what's going to happen here, over here? First house, anything to define with your personal goals right now. You're going to renew health regime, everything going to get emphasized on your personal issues and renew yourself. You can engage in community activities. You can actually sign up your children in community activities. You can focus on personal development and actually also on leadership skills as well. And if you would like to, it would be great actually right now to think of how to do some kind of long-term investment at this moment. And if you would like to strengthen your community ties, then you are capable to do through some kind of family member. You can travel right now, but you can travel actually with friends. And, because 11th house representing friends as well, anything to do with the community, anything to do, if you would like to start a new business and your friends are involved, it could be really good for that. So, you can grow your business. You can find new clients right now, expand your market. And Saturn going to provide some support, some stability. And it's going to actually strengthen your social connection and social networking as well. It's going to open doors for you, the collaboration with someone. So it can bring in VIP people for you. Yes. And you can renew your hairstyle. It is actually your birthday month, so you can renew anything about yourself if you have enough the way you look or the clothes, change your wardrobe. And you can actually nurture your romantic relationship and friendship and bond with activities. So it could be really good for you. All right, Gemini, moon rising and sun. It's going to happen in your 12th house and Saturn is in your 10th house. So relationship may require privacy because 12th house is very private. You have to address subconscious health issues, anything to do with self-sabotaging behavior and addiction. So you can consider to go to a retreat or therapy right now. You can have a lot of private time. You can actually retreat yourself from society and, just want to be at home. It's okay. Want to do some artwork at home or, maybe study psychology or mysticism. It could be also insightful. Uh, and, it could be something to do with inherited family issues because 12th house could bring that as well. And, something what was secret and you have to address that. If you would like to travel, you might even travel by yourself and it's okay. But, go to retreats or go to somewhere where faraway countries or islands nearby water where you're going to feel really great. And, if you have any kind of business from abroad or faraway country, it could be really good at this moment. The new moon is, like planting new seeds. So, something start new, what is going to help you with your wellness routine. Go to spa, go to saunas, infrared saunas, incorporate meditation or breathing techniques as well. And if because of the 12th house is charity work, If you would like to do something charitable and it resonates with you, go ahead because it's really, really good for you. And you know, the 12th house Saturn influence might inspire spiritual exploration. So anything to do with yoga, maybe you want to become a yoga instructor or meditation instructor. And it could help with creative writing as well, because 12th house is script writing, anything to do with photography, you might going to start a career like that. Yes, so that could be great for you. And you can invest in anything, you know, like right now, invest into your retirement. So you might going to buy an undeveloped land, which later on you're going to create some small houses, you know, and a community, and it could be a retirement plan for you over there. All right, Cancer, Moon, Sun, and Rising. This is going to happen in your 11th house, and Saturn is in your 9th house. Explore new social circle that bring meaningful connection. Also, you know, you can engage in a group, and the group actually help with your health, because it could be some kind of group which like working out together, or some kind of community wellness program perhaps. Your children could actually go with you to travel with you, and the cultural exchange could actually increase their knowledge and also increase their well-being as well. You can pursue studies in philosophy, because ninth house, right? Anything to do with foreign culture, languages, ethics. And if you would like to get your visa, passport, citizenship, this is the time for you right now. You can expand your network as well, and your international network could be also really good. You can connect with your overseas families right now. Someone come to visit you. Uh, so definitely there will be a career advancement, and it could come from some unexpected places, you know, some kind of promotion, which is going to bring in also new skills and new responsibilities for you as well. And, you know, there will be a lot of bonding with new friends as well, you know, like heart-to-heart conversation. And it's deepening the trust and connection with you and with your friends. And if you would like to, you can go to group retreats. So, and if you would like to take on to a community project, anything to do with a charity event, or initiate something like that, initiate some positive change in your neighborhood, it could be amazing for you. All right, Leo, rising, sun and moon, new moon in is your 10th house, and Saturn is in your 8th house. So there could be some kind of very deep commitment, and could be very sexual, intimate commitment, which going to require integrity. And also, you're going to have to overcome some kind of long-standing health issues, and it is actually has to do maybe something with your lymphatic system, something to do with your reproductive system, or with your immune system as well. You know, if you would like to study business, finance, management, anything to do with banking, anything to become a private detector, you know, a forensic astrologer, something with forensic things, a financial astrologer could be really, really good for you right now. You're going to actually solidify financial security through smart investment. And it's going to be also really good if you would like to write your will, your trust, if you want to have a new mortgage, if you are suing someone and you're going to have some kind of insurance or tax refund, bigger amount, or, you know, like if you had issue for medical malpractice, you can have a paid day right now. And actually, this is really good time to plan estate, or secure some investment, or actually pay off debts. So it could be very good. And it's going to bring in opportunity for you with career as well. So new position, it's a new project for you. You know, recognition for your hard work, definitely, which is changing everything around you, and it's bringing a bigger amount of money. So you can start new business and you can hustle also over there. Anything to do with passion project because of eighth house is passion as well. And it's going to help you to straighten your professional connection as well. So it's bringing in new opportunities for sure. Also, all right, also Virgo rising sun and moon, let me drink a little bit because I have no voice. New moon is going to happen in your ninth house. Saturn is going to be in your seventh house. So you can benefit from a new relationship. Maybe you're going to get actually married for the second time, or maybe you're going to get engaged, but engaged with a foreigner, someone who is either has a different religion or a foreigner. It could also actually help you to start a new business, and the new business partner could be foreigner or could be very well educated because ninth house is education as well. Um, and it's going to encourage you to learn and travel during this time. So you're going to have a lot of outdoor activities, traveling. You might going to study something with law, philosophy, or foreign cultures, or foreign language as well, diplomacy as well. You can become a mediator. Anything to do with legal and ethical issues could turn for your favor if you've been sued by someone or you are suing someone. Anything to do with laws actually could, it is going to require attention, but it is going to turn for your favor because of the sextile trine at this moment. And if you would like to actually take a educational spiritual journey, it could be really rewarding right now. You can actually invest in yourself and invest in your success through education. The new moon in your ninth house going to inspire you to do workshops or publish a book or start to do YouTube channel, podcasting, anything to do with that. You can actually reconnect with someone from faraway countries, and it could be a family member or maybe an ex-partner. Yes, so that could be really good for you. Also, you can attend some kind of spiritual retreat as well, because Saturn in Pisces could be that, which is actually going to change your philosophies and your spiritual beliefs. Hmm. During this time, because of ninth house is anything to do with cultures, and Pisces is different countries, cultures. Also, ninth house is different countries. It's international. So visiting museums and festivals where is different kind of food. Taurus is food, and eat like cultural food could be during this time, and it could be very enjoyable. Libra rising sun and moon, the new moon going to happen in your eighth house, Saturn in your sixth house. You can actually deepen your emotional connection right now and address any underlying issues. You can focus on chronic conditions in your health and preventative care right now. Actually, there could be an amazing opportunity for you to, if you want to have a beauty surgery, an elective surgery, you can do it right now. Even to start to do Botox or anything like that could be amazing time. Uh, if you want to study anything to do with yoga instructor, becoming a healthcare provider, psychology, anything to do with finances also, because the eighth house, or like banking, anything to do with personal trainer, this is the time for that. Your health issues going to be actually, you're going to go really deep and find the root cause of your health issue, and your family going to help you with recovery. If you would like to buy a rental property, right now the mortgage is going to be good and available for you. If you want to travel anywhere, then if you are willing to travel somewhere where is like a fountain of youth, anything to do with health and healing, like some kind of spiritual, like place where a lot of people hear this is the time for you right now to go. And you're going to have more work and you are capable to pay off your debts as well. So this is good time for you. Anything to do with your shared resources, you are capable to find a trust, a new insurance, a good prenup to sign the contract. Your intimate relationship with a soulmate could be very, very deep and sexual and sensual. Also, this time, investment strategies right now is great right now because you know what you're gonna do. You're going to actually learn about stock market and how to invest in stock market, or actually health related stocks as well, or supplements or food related stocks, because Taurus is food relating as well. And if you would like to do some kind of therapy, the therapy with healings and the therapies with your limiting beliefs could be really good, but also food, how you relate to foods, or gardening could be very, very great. Anything to do with Venusian moon cycles will be great. Scorpio rising sun and moon is going to happen in your seventh house, and Saturn going to be in your fifth house. New commitments, you can actually have a new stage in your relationship, either get married or get engaged right now. Your romantic life going to actually be amazing. Investment with your partner. You can have a new business partner and invest with the person, and it's going to bring in prosperity. Fifth house is children, so there will be a lot of creative project going on right now, which is actually, it's encouraging this energy to actually get involved in creative project. You might going to find a manager, or you might going to find a new agent. And it could be something to do with plays for your children. You might going to sign them up in theater and in playful activities. And because of fifth house, joy and pleasure, it's going to actually bring in a lot of joy for you. And anything to do with hobbies, creativity, you might going to find a new hobby as well. And you can actually strengthen your family bonds, the bonds with your children, with shared activities, which is going to be enjoyable for all of you. Leisure traveling, with loved ones. And if you are doing anything with financial ventures, it could be some kind of creative fundraising, or, you're gonna start to do a workshop on your own and sell it, and it brings in money. Yes, so Saturn sextile might bring new business partnership, collaboration, fostering professional growth, and also there could be a really good contract or agreements right now what you can sign. But it is going to help with your long-term goals when you sign it, because Saturn is long-term. And social networking and connection could be through events, through enjoyable and pleasurable events as well. And if you have any legal matters, because seventh house is legal matters, it could turn for your favors. All right, guys, if you want to do something with writing, music, anything to do with art, this is the time right now. My fellow Sagittarian rising sun and moon. All right, new moon is going to happen in our sixth house, and Saturn is in our fourth house with the family roots and anything to do with real estate. So we are capable to build healthy routines with our partners and with our family. Establish a stable health routine, focus on nutrition and fitness for the family and for the children, help the children to thrive. If you have pet, it could also actually have the pet get healed with the new dietary plans for the pet, because sixth house is pet. You are capable to buy a rental property or rent your house out, or anything to do with rental properties right now. There could be some kind of amazing um, um, opportunity for a training. Maybe you want to actually have some kind of skills in health education, because sixth house is health. You can improve your home because of, it's sextile with Saturn in the home. So This is a Venusian energy. You might want to invest in real estate or home improvement. You can improve and straighten the foundation of your home life, more connected with your loved ones at home, quality times, enjoyable and lovable time with your loved ones. It could be also like bringing some kind of short trips as well with the children and with family. And yeah, so the sixth house, the new moon, it is you are changing your health regime. You're starting a new fitness program. You can start to diet right now, and because it's sextile with Saturn, you are actually going to have diligence to follow through, and this is very important, guys. So I'm telling to myself right now, all right, the daily routine can change over here. Like, okay, I'm gonna wake up every day at 5 o'clock and go for swimming or running. And I'm gonna go with my pet because of the pet is the sixth house and he needs to also run a little bit. So it could be that. You maybe want to actually renovate your home office. But, self-care is very, very important during this time, and your mental well-being and meditation, incorporate integrative therapy, very important at this moment. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. New Moon is in the fifth house and Saturn in your third house. Explore new ways to express affection and creativity, engage in enjoyable physical activities, right? Because of fifth house is anything to do with enjoyable, boost your mood. Support children, educational and creative activities. Third house is anything to do with education and information and learning skills. And fifth house is creativity. So it will be some kind of creative interaction with people, with your neighborhood, with your neighborhood community, a creative project, somehow learning through hobbies. Anything to do with finances, if you are actually doing some kind of new financial investment, it could be great actually also to do your website or buy and sell something through your website, new opportunities. It could be fun for educational family activities during this time, pleasurable trips, because third house is short-term trips, and it could bring in a lot of short-term trips for you, which is actually going to help you with learning and workshops. You might going to actually do workshops right now, but you're really going to enjoy. Yes. So the new moon in your fifth house, anything to do with artistic, music, writing, painting, it's gonna inspire you. You can sell them. You can sell that through website, what you just building. Leisure activities, anything to do with sports, start to golf right now, start to do new hobbies that was foreign for you before. And you can actually have quality time with your kids. And if you do anything with gambling and speculation, actually, you have to be careful, but somehow it's going to turn out for your favor. And you will be capable to host a lot of social events for your communities. Aquarius, rising sun and moon, it's going to happen in your fourth house and Saturn in your second house. Creating a stable and secure home environment is very important for you. Luxury, wellness, anything to do with a nurturing home, providing security. Maybe you're going to have new cameras installed in your home. Anything to do with comfort and luxury right now. Renovate your home, homeschooling, or actually you are capable to invest in some kind of like home study, like you're gonna study from home or through internet. If you would like to buy a real estate, there is money for you, and there is actually you're gonna be able to do the down payment. If you would like to actually do some kind of new security for your building and the foundation, maybe because of the foundation was not secured and you have to put another layer of brick or whatever, right now this is the time to be focused on renovation. Also, it could bring in relocation as well for you guys. the new moon going to happen in your fourth house, so definitely it's going to enhance your comfort and your luxury at home, anything to do with improvement project. And because it's sextile Saturn, it's going to address some kind of issues with family members, and you're going to be really encouraged to address this issue because it's going to strengthen family bonds with others. You're going to reflect on your heritage. You maybe want to go back and do something what was a legacy for your grandmother, and implement that in your family practice as well. And like baking cookies every Easter and giving it away for the neighbor, something like that. And gardening to create, actually, you are capable to create a beautiful garden right now. All right, let's see what else is happening. And then Pisces rising sun and moon, it's going to happen in your third house, and Saturn is going to be in your first house. So communication deepens. You are capable to express your feelings clearly because Saturn is there. You're gonna actually focus on your mental health. That's very, very important, and you have to manage your stress level. And communication with others will be really important. Communication with your children and encourage them could be really, really important as well. You can focus on learning a new language, or writing project could be really good for you right now. uh, you know, if you want to start some kind of new financial plan, it's going to be very structured. So maybe you're going to actually hire a new bookkeeper. That's what I see for us. I am a Pisces sun. And also, there is going to be a clear communication with your children, with your husband or wife, for sure. You're going to actually enjoy a lot of short trips, and it's going to be pleasurable and maybe even luxurious and loving. You're going to maybe visit beautiful blooming gardens, or things like that. If you would like to actually, yes, that is the bookkeeper, but I see it here with the third house. Yes, you can have a new bookkeeper right now. Um, you can have a new website. You can share your ideas through, like, you going to create a new online school, perhaps, or a new workshop, for example. And this is really good time to resolve misunderstanding with your neighbors and with your siblings, with your niece, nephews, uncle, aunts. It could be really, really good. Or if you would like to actually start to study something, a new course or skill, it could be really good for you. Definitely, it is going to bring in opportunities to reconnect with someone who you lost contact with. It could be a friend, an old friend. And also, it could bring new friends in because of, it could bring new friends with the Taurus new moon in the third house. Or, you can start to write a book. But definitely you're going to foster that kind of community sense of new meaning of, like new groups. Maybe you're going to move to a new neighborhood, or you're going to have new neighbors around you. All right, guys, let's see what am I doing during this new moon. And I'm gonna share you my rituals because this new moon is Taurian, so it's Venetian energy. So it's going to manifest stability and abundance in our life. So what I do, I'm going to have a green candle for growth and abundance. And also I'm going to bring in a small pot of soil because I want to actually plant some kind of seeds. And the seeds going to represent each individual seeds going to represent health, abundance, growth, career, whatever you want to, prosperity, love, but you put that in different kind of little pots, and you are watering that during this cycle, and the seedlings is going to actually represent the growth of that intention. And during the time when you're going to light the green candle, you say your prayer, for example. I'm going to do a prayer, but but you can use during this full moon anything to do with jade, green jade, or rose quartz, because it is rules Taurus, right? The love and prosperity energy. And you can also write down your intention during this and, see what it's coming through. If you want to set up an altar, you can, and you can have the green candle on the altar, and you can also have the seed links over there, what you are planting, and see how is it going to turn out until maybe the Taurus full moon, or maybe the next full moon, which is going to be in Sagittarius. Just check if it's going to sprout and that intention going to come through. I love to visualize during this time, and also I do a lot of cinnamon sweeping. Even if you have small animals, you can still blow in a little bit of cinnamon in the house, because it brings prosperity and health as well. Cinnamon is Jupiterian energy, and it brings prosperity and health. But definitely plant a tree. It's always great to plant a tree, and be very specific when you are actually phrase your intentions, and phrase it in present tense, because it's very, very important, like if they are already happening or happened, because that's when it's come through. And try to resonate, because vibration is more important than intention. So try to resonate with it, and you can talk out loud. I always recite out loud, because of then it brings in actually more vibration and more energy. And I also visualize how it's going to manifest for me. And yes, so that's my rituals over here. And then I'm going to tell you a prayer for the Taurus new moon. Divine presence, under the gentle glow of the Taurus new moon, bless me with the abundance of fertile earth. Grant me the stability of deep-rooted trees and the resilience to grow through both joy and challenge. As seeds find nourishment in the darkness of soil, may I find nourishment in my endeavors and dreams. Help me cultivate a garden of peace in my heart, where patience blooms and kindness thrives. In this cycle of renewal and possibility, guide my steps towards steady progress and sustainable efforts. May my action align with my rhythms of nature, creating harmony within and around me. Bless my home with prosperity, my mind with practical wisdom, and my spirit with richness of simple joy. On this night of new beginnings, I plant the seeds of my future with hope and faith. So it is, and so it shall be. Amen. All right, guys. Right now, if you would like to, you can join me for a short meditation. I would like you to close your eyes and find a quiet space where you can sit or lie down comfortably. If you would like to, you can put on a soft ambient sounds playing in the background. Close your eyes. Take a deep, slow breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Then exhale slowly through your mouth. Allow each breath to relax your mouth deeply, deeper and deeper. Nose in, nose out, nose in, mouth out, mouth in, mouth out, mouth in, nose out. Visualize a beautiful meadow. Imagine yourself walking barefoot in a lush meadow under a sky painted with the warm hues of sunset. Feel the soft grass under your feet. the cool earth grounding you, and the gentle evening air caressing your skin. Engage all your senses. Listen to the tranquil sounds of the evening, soft chirps of crickets, the occasional call of the night owl, the whisper of the breeze through the grass. Smell the rich earth mingled with the fragrance of blooming wildflowers. See the meadow bathed in the orange and pink light of the setting sun, casting long shadows and highlighting patches of vibrant flowers. In your mind eye, see yourself gently planting seeds in the fertile soil of the meadow. Each seed symbolizes an intention or wish for the coming lunar cycle. As you plant each seed, articulate your intention, perhaps for healing, abundance, love, success, or growth. Feel the moon's subtle energy. As the sun dips below the horizon, imagine the unseen but palpable energy of the new moon bathing the meadow in a subtle silver glow. Though the moon is not visible, feel its presence as a nurturing maternal force, enriching the earth and your planted seeds with potential and vitality. Stand or sit still in your imagined meadow, allowing the invisible moonlight to envelop you. Breathe in this nurturing energy, letting it heal any discomforts in your body or mind. As you exhale, release any anxiety or negativity, letting them dissolve in the twilight air. Spend a moment in gratitude for the earth, the hidden moon, and the abundant life that surrounds you. Thank yourself for taking the time to connect deeply with nature and your innermost desires. Gently bring your awareness back to the present. Move your fingers and toes. Stretch if it feels right. Open your eyes when you feel you're ready to return. One more cycles. Nose in, nose out. Nose in, mouth out. Mouth in, mouth out. Mouth in, nose out. Thank you so much for listening, being here with me. I hope you start to like this meditation because I'm going to try to bring them in with my lunar cycles. And, if you liked my channel, please let everybody know about me, have a reading with me. I promise I'm not going to make you disappointed. My website is UrbanWitch.org. So thank you for being here with me. Bye for now.